What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video. Guys, here we are back with George Carlin. You have no rights. I love watching George, bro. The two videos I watched of George so far have been great. Guy keeps me laughing. And so I can't wait to jump into this one. But before we do, y'all know what I need from you guys. Hit that subscribe, ring that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You don't subscribe to any of it, all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Human. I talk back. If you got a favorite video, this is actually a Patreon suggestion from the Sailboat. Shout out to them for this one. If you have a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or there's a Google form link in the description. What we got, George?
Customs. Swearing on the Bible. You understand that shit? They tell you to raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible. Does this stuff really matter? Which hand? Does God really give a fuck about details like this? Suppose you put your right hand on the Bible, you raise your left hand. Would that count? Or would God say, sorry, wrong hand, try again? And what?
He already started making good points, bro. Bro, George, that's a great.
Or would God say, sorry,
why?
wrong hand,
Why
try
does that?
again?
Where did that come from?
And what? Why does one hand have to be raised? What is the magic in this gesture? This seems like some sort of a primitive voodoo mojo shtick. Why not put your left hand on the Bible, let your right hand hang down by your side? It's more natural. Or put it in your pocket. Remember what your mother used to say? Don't put your hands in your pockets. Does she know something we don't know? Is this hand shit really important? Well, let's get back to the Bible, America's favorite national theatrical prop.
All day.
Suppose the Bible they hand you to swear on is upside down, or backward, or both, and you swear to tell the truth on an upside down, backward Bible. Would that count? Suppose the Bible they hand you is an old Bible and half the pages are missing. Suppose all they have is a Chinese Bible in an American court, or a Braille Bible and you're not blind. Suppose they hand you an upside-down, backward Chinese Braille Bible with half the pages missing. At what point does all of this stuff just break down and become just a lot of stupid shit that somebody made up?
I swear, and I ain't never thought about that, bro. I've never. Why does that? I have to understand. If you guys know. Why does that matter? Why we started? Who started doing that? Why? Y'all let me know in the comment section, because George out here making some great points. I love it.
Become just a lot of stupid shit that somebody made up. They fucking made it up, folks. It's make-believe. It's make-believe. Now, all right. Okay. Let's leave the Bible aside. We'll get back to the science fiction reading later. The more important question is, what is the big deal about swearing to God in the first place? Why does swearing to God mean you're going to tell the truth?
I swear to God. Swear to God, I could lie. I could lie, know what I'm saying? Because the Lord forgives. You feel me? Why? I believe, but I still, if I'm in a tough situation and I need to lie my way out, I'm going to lie my way out.
God mean you're going to tell the truth. Wouldn't affect me. If they said to me, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God, I'd say, yeah. I'll tell you about as much truth as the people who wrote that fucking Bible. How do you like that?
Stop, bro. George, you could get me in trouble.
Mean anything. It's kid. Swearing to God is kid stuff. Did you ever, remember when you were a kid? If you told another kid something he didn't quite believe, he'd say, "You swear to God?" I would always say, "Yeah, I swear to God," even if I was lying.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
What's going to happen if I lie? Nothing. Nothing happens if you lie, unless you get caught, and that's a whole different story. Sometimes a kid would think he was being slick with me, and he'd say, "You swear on your mother's grave?" I'd say, "Yeah." Why not? First of all, my mother was alive. She didn't even have a grave. Second of all, even if she was dead, what's she going to do? Rise from the grave and come and haunt me? Come and haunt me? All because I told her...
Bro, as a kid, I really used to believe, bro. I swear on my mom's life, on my mother's grave, bro, telling the truth. Bro, as a kid, you really believe in it. But now it's like, bro, what are you saying? Like, it's not going to do anything.
In the grave and come and haunt me? Come and haunt me? All because I told a lie to an 8-year-old? Get fucking real, will ya? Sometimes I would say, I swear on my mother's tits. Kids are impressed with things like that. I mean, I don't care about my mother's tits either. I don't care if they fell off. Fuck her. Not my problem. They're your tits, Ma. You keep an eye on them. Swearing to God doesn't mean anything. Swearing on the Bible doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because Bible or no Bible, God or no God, if it suits their purposes, people are going to lie in court. The police do it all the time.
Facts.
All the time.
Everybody, almost anybody will lie.
It's part of their job
if
to
it suits
protect,
them.
to serve, and to commit perjury whenever it supports the state's case. Swearing on the Bible is just one more way of controlling people and keeping them in line, and it's one more thing that holds us back as a species. Here's one more item for you, the last in our civics book, rights. Boy, everyone in this country is always running around yammering about their fucking rights. I have a right, you have no right, we have a right, they don't have a right. Folks, I hate to spoil your fun, but there's no such thing as rights, okay? They're imaginary. We made them up, like the boogeyman. The Three Little Pigs, Pinocchio, Mother Goose, shit like that. Rights are an idea. They're just imaginary. They're a cute idea. Cute. But that's all. Cute and fictional. But if you think you do have rights, let me ask you this. Where do they come from? People say, well, they come from God. They're God-given rights. Oh, fuck, here we go again. The God excuse. The last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument that came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God. Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, he would have given you the right to some food every day, and he would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you. God would have been looking out for you. You know that? He would have been worried about making sure you have a gun so you could get drunk on Sunday night and kill your girlfriend's parents. But let's say it's true. Let's say God gave us these rights. Why would he give us a certain number of rights? The Bill of Rights in this country has 10 stipulations, okay? 10 rights. And apparently God was doing sloppy work that week because we've had to amend the Bill of Rights an additional 17 times. So God forgot a couple of things like slavery. Just fucking slipped his mind.
Bro, George, stop it, bro. Stop it. Oh my gosh, bro. George makes sense. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is funny, but when it makes sense, it makes it 5 times funnier, bro.
It's like slavery. Just fucking slipped his mind. But let's say God gave us the original 10. He gave the British 13. The British Bill of Rights has 13 stipulations. The Germans have 29. The Belgians have 25. The Swedish have only 6. And some people in the world have no rights at all. What kind of a fucking goddamn God-given deal is that? No rights at all? Why would God give different people in different countries different numbers of different rights?
Our rights don't come from God.
Amusement? Bad arithmetic? Do we find out at long last, after all this time, that God is weak in math skills? Doesn't sound like divine planning to me. Sounds more like human planning. Sounds more like one group trying to control another group. In other words, business as usual in America. Now, if you think you do have rights, one last assignment for you. Next time you're at the computer, get on the internet, go to Wikipedia. When you get to Wikipedia, in the search field for Wikipedia, I want you to type in Japanese Americans 1942, and you'll find out all about your precious fucking rights, okay? All right. You know about it. You know about it. Yeah. In 1942, there were 110,000 Japanese American citizens and good standing, law-abiding people who were thrown into internment camps simply because their parents were born in the wrong country. That's all they did wrong. They had no right to a lawyer, no right to a fair trial, no right to a jury of their peers, no right to due process of any kind. The only right they had, right this way, into the...
Wow. This history that I haven't been taught. I'll be doing YouTube and watching these videos. I'll be learning history that I was not taught in schools. This is so because they were born in America. It's just that their parents weren't born here. But still, they had no right. That's
the only
wild.
right they had, right this way, into the internment camps. Just when these American citizens needed their rights the most, their government took them away. And rights aren't rights if someone can take them away. They're privileges.
Nice.
That's all we've ever had in this country is a bill of temporary privileges. And if you read the news even badly, you know that every year the list gets shorter and shorter and shorter. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. Sooner or later, the people in this country are going to realize the government does not give a fuck about them. Government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power. That's the only thing, keeping it and expanding it wherever possible. Personally, when it comes to rights, I think one of two things is true. I think either we have unlimited rights or we have no rights at all. Personally, I lean toward unlimited rights. I feel, for instance, I have the right to do anything I please. But if I do something you don't like, I think you have the right to kill me. So where are you going to find a fairer fucking deal than that? So the next time some asshole says to you, I have a right to my opinion, you say, oh yeah? Well, I have a right to my opinion, and my opinion is you have no right to your opinion. Then shoot the fuck and walk away. Thank you.
Bro, I really rock with George Carlin, man. George Carlin be speaking truth, bro. And he makes it funny, but he definitely be speaking truth. I love it. I love it. Well, my guy J. Cole said, all good jokes contain true-ish. Facts. That's all we got for this. You guys got a favorite song, artist, video, anything you want to see him react to, you can subscribe to Patreon, leave a suggestion, or in the description section there's a Google form link. Hit the link, put out your suggestion, send it to me. You want me to get to yours faster than others without premium? Make sure you hit subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Human. I talk back. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.